Okay, welcome to Free Association. It's almost 20 to 2 in the afternoon. It's Tuesday afternoon, the 4th of March, 2025. And I wanted to do a resistance removal, just to explain immunics to a group of people in the philosophy groups that I'm in, who've been asking about insomnia and how to cure insomnia. There's a group called, for people who don't sleep, basically. I can't remember what you call it. But there's a philosophy group for night owls. I think it's just called night owls, which basically means people who don't sleep very well overnight, which I would have been included in that a few weeks ago, but now I seem to be back to normal. I got 4 hours last night, 5 hours the night before, between 4 and 5 hours I'm getting, so, which is manageable. It's been much better than the 3 hours I was getting. And that extra hour makes a huge difference. Anyway, so I want to explain immunics from start to finish. So this will be a good introduction for anybody who wants to know kind of what it is. You can think of immunics as a kind of self-hypnosis technique. It's not. That's not what it is. It's basically a religion. It's a cult based in Florida. And they use this technique to cure diseases. Now, the definition of cure is different to a medical definition. The definition of cure they use is a calm, clear place, a good feeling. So once you take if you take something out, then you get an endorphin rush, you get a dopamine hit or whatever it is, some kind of endorphin or dopamine hit. So you feel good, and that's how you know you've taken it out, as well as the finger signal that they use. So the finger signal is just like a waggly finger. Could be any finger, but you set that up beforehand as a yes/no, and as a way of getting feedback. So, yeah, to do that, you would just take your left hand, for example. I've got my left hand, and I'm looking for a signal that means yes. My little finger's going, it's waggling up and down. I'm looking for a signal that means no, and nothing's happening. So those are my signals. Yours might be different. You might get a feeling in your head or your belly, or a gut feeling or something. You'll get something in your body that indicates that something's changed, and that's all you really need. So finger signal is good enough. It's not ideal, but it's good enough for what we're doing. We're just looking for a feedback loop, essentially. And that's what using this definition of cure is as well. It's a feedback loop. So it's reinforcing the cure all the time. And I think it's a very clever technique. For all they're doing it as a cult and they're doing it as a religion, it's a very clever technique, and it's worth using. And you can think of it as self-hypnosis or as biofeedback. It's probably a combination of those things, or as muscle testing. It's some kind of muscle testing thing going on as well. So all very useful stuff. And let's do the resistance removal now. So start by connecting to your immune system, because everything is an immune system dysfunction in this system. So everything that you want to change, you find something in the immune system that represents it and take that out, or find something that's blocking it and take that out. So I'm now connecting to my ability to control my immune system, and I'm getting a yes. All my bodies are at full function, and I'm getting a yes for that. All my bodies are free from immune dysfunction. I'm getting a yes for that. All my bodies are free from pathology, and I'm getting a yes for that. So for insomnia in particular, what I've found works for me is to remove resistance. So in this case, it would be resistance to sleep overnight. I've had no trouble sleeping during the day, but I had a lot of trouble sleeping overnight. So it might be based on fear, or it might be based on something else that's going on, but it doesn't matter what it is. You just call it resistance and then take it out. So and you take it out of the 4 results bodies. So the results bodies are the etheric, spiral, gravitational, and celestial. So do I have any, I just asked the question, do I have any resistance in my etheric body? I'm getting yes as the answer to that. I'm now removing all resistance in my etheric body. I'm getting yes for that. So it's not just resistance to sleep, it's resistance to everything. So you're basically just looking for a flow state, and to do that you remove the resistance to the flow state, or you're looking for a sleep state and you remove the resistance to the sleep state. That's how it works, basically. So do I have any resistance in my spiral body? And I'm getting a yes for that. I'm now removing all resistance from my spiral body. I'm getting a yes for that. Do I have any resistance in my gravitational body? I'm getting a yes for that. I'm now removing all resistance from my gravitational body. And I'm getting a yes for that. Do I have any resistance in my celestial body? I'm getting a yes. I'm now removing all resistance from my celestial body. I'm getting a yes for that. And then you've got to add a positive function in to the results bodies. So I normally add in joy or happiness or clarity, or I could just add flow. So I'm adding flow to all of my resistance bodies, and I'm getting a yes for that. And the accelerator, the change in behavior that I'm looking to see would be more going with the flow, more acceptance, more just letting things be and accepting things as they are. So yeah, that would be the result of it. And that's basically it. That's the process. So the whole thing, to explain it's taken 8 minutes, to do it takes about 4 minutes. So why wouldn't you do that every day? If it's going to make your life a lot easier, just do it. So that's it for now. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.